accurate depths of the bottom of the harbor, and it's good for boaters so they know what the current depths are, especially in Part Data, which is noted in the bottom corner for them. This is a minimum maintenance map, so all the routes were created, and this is important for winter maintenance, especially for snow plowing and such. It shows exactly which roads are included in which route. This is the grass cutting map, so there's a book for each area. This one is included in the Northville Fort France area. So it shows exactly which areas are to be cut, with which equipment, and the hazards associated with that specific area. I have mapped all the recreation facilities and amenities and created a map for each one. So this shows which sports fields are present, which washrooms, which shows benches. These are the trail maps. So we maintain the Grain Fan Rotary Trail and the Forest Walkway Trail. So with these, I walked both trails, the whole trail, and took distance with my GPS unit, and then also made note of crossings and the material that I was walking on. And I've also been in forest, mapping the watering and sewer systems. So I used a PDF as built, and I went out and made sure that the hydrants or the manholes were exactly as they said in the PDF as built drawing, and I mapped them out, and now we have full systems for both. And thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you. Very good report, and right on 10 numbers. Any questions of council, or any further comments? I think it's great information for us to have on file.
Have you identified any other mapping needs that we may do in the future to further?
Yes, I've been discussing some projects with Frank and Jeff. I'm currently working on updating the WebGIS system that we have. It's been a few years, and I'd really like to add all this great work I've done this summer so that anyone in the office can go to the website and access where the fragmites are, or which facilities we have at a certain rec facility, or things like that. So that's something I'm currently working on. And we're also hoping for a tree inventory and maybe a management plan for the ash borer disease. So that would be a good addition to the mapping system as well.
Do you see any possibility of, let's say, amenities and distances from centers and towns and things like that? Would that be worth mapping, or would that might be something we could use as well?
I'm definitely capable of doing those things if they were requested. I think I'd be happy to do that.
Okay. Thank you very much for that information. Okay. 3:15, 3 minutes before that for our delegation. We did ask that Greg Harness come up and make his presentation on behalf of the West Chippewa Homeowners Association regarding the West Chippewa East proposal. Is Greg here? He'd like to come within the rail and get ready to make his presentation. Greg here, Greg Hines. If you'd like to come within the rail to make your presentation. You have Keith Brissett here with you for the presentation.
Yes, it is. Thank you to the mayor and council, and especially want to welcome to Kevin Williams in his first position here. With me today, I have, by the way, my name is Greg Harness, and I'm president of the West Chippewa Property Owners Association. I have with me our neighbor, and I'm sure you all know, is Chief Tom Brissett.
Welcome here.
And we have with us our entire executive. If you'd just like to stand up. So perhaps I could give just a brief history of how we got to where we're at today. The association, West Chippewa, has been somewhat inactive for the last while. And so over the previous Labor Day weekend, we had a community meeting and decided that we would revive the association and put together an interim executive to get things going again. And we immediately started with some discussions with the chief, and we quickly found out that probably the most common goal we had initially is to get some sort of signage up on that beach, and so that became our goal today. Both our First Nation neighbors and West Chippewa taxpayers are getting increasingly alarmed about what's been going on that beach, especially in the middle of the summertime. Anything from speeding vehicles to motorhomes that are sticking their waste into the sand. We've got public tailgate parties going on at 2 in the morning down on the beach in front of all our properties. And we're forever out in the morning cleaning up beer cans and dirty diapers and everything else that you can see along that beach. So as neighbors, we've all decided we're pretty well, we need to do something to clean up that beach and make it safe for all the public as well as our own people. We've applied for association insurance since we're starting our group up again. And one of the first things that we hear from insurance companies is, do you have signage on your beach? And of course, in our case, we don't. So we know we need some sort of signage in order to make it work for everybody. Can we go forward with signage on our own? Sure we can. However, this beach isn't our personal playground. It's used by everyone, all the residents of Lantern Shores and far beyond. And we therefore feel it's important that Lantern Shores come aboard with this and participate in what's going on future-wise on our beach. Our association and our First Nation neighbors have taken the initiative to begin the process, and we now would ask that Lantern Shores join us. What we feel we need from Lantern Shores is perhaps installation of the signs that we will soon have ready to go up. Communicate with the OPP on items that are under their jurisdiction. Communicate with the Lantern Shores bylaw for a bylaw officer to enforce items that are under his jurisdiction, and if necessary, to create any new bylaws that would cover items that are going on that beach. I think also the Kettle's Stony Point First Nations would certainly like usage of the beach groomer that Lantern Shores has available, and that would certainly help us all out. And in next year, in 2014, provide and install attractive spill-proof refuse containers along that beach would certainly be of use to all of us. And perhaps provide some partial funding to us to help keep this beach clean. It's expensive, as the chief will certainly attest to, and we all need to put some funding in to make that happen. I think you've all got a copy of the proposal that we sent out, and so if you have any questions, we'd be happy to answer. Thank you.